In following up on the leader's statements about Republican efforts to try and make sure that we accomplish health care reform, I think the news yesterday from CBO is a turning point in the health care debate so that we will be able to put some reason back into the discussion here and be able to produce for the middle-class families in this country. When CBO says, number one, we're going to be spending $1 trillion, and that is a down payment on the cost of this health care reform, it is troubling when we're trying to save money that we would be calling for that kind of expenditure. Number two, when CBO says that over a third of the uninsured is, about a third of the uninsured is what will be insured under this bill, leaving 2/3 uninsured still without coverage, certainly doesn't reach the mark that we're trying to accomplish. And lastly, and I think most important and significant in this debate is, when you have projections of some groups saying that 100 million Americans will lose the plans they have, that is probably the most troubling aspect of the proposals that the Obama administration is putting forward. That's why it's so important that when the Republican plan comes out tomorrow, I think we will see a shift in this debate and a beginning of us coming together to ensure that we don't go the route of government and instead we focus on patients. I'd also like to just speak briefly to perhaps the schedule today. As far as the war supplemental is concerned, we're looking to a very solid vote on our side of the aisle. And we've heard rumors, and I know Huffington Post and others reported that the White House was reaching out to members on our side of the aisle trying to offer a quid pro quo for their vote, insinuating somehow, the reports did at least, that the DCCC would go easy on our members if they gave them their vote on this bill. I am hoping that is not occurring because that's illegal. And they ought to respond to that and put an end to it. We're talking about our troops here. Obviously, there are very troubling aspects of the politicization of this bill, and I think we will see a vote that reflects that when it comes to the floor.